great show. Today is like the fourth day. It's been very busy for us. Quite a big show for Europe, and yeah, we're having a good time over here. So Paracoat, it's a 4-decade-old family-owned business. We make your cars more comfortable, right? To reduce the noise that is coming inside a car or a truck, any commercial vehicle, to reduce the heat, and we manufacture all of these products in India. We are supplying to all the major OEMs in India. For example, whether it is Toyota, Mahindra, Nissan, we are the preferred supplier for these NVH components. When it comes to the aftermarket, Paramat is our brand, and a lot of the people, when they in the aftermarket, they are not happy with the soundproofing of the car. They want to make it feel a little bit more premium, so they want to upgrade the quality of acoustics inside the car. That's when they install Paramat in their vehicles and make it feel like a more luxurious car. Also, there are many people who love to upgrade the car audio. They love music, and when they upgrade the car audio, they want to use some deadening material in the car so they can hear their music very clearly without any distortions, without any hissing noises and things like that. So when it comes to the OEMs, the key innovations include that we are trying to make materials which are more sustainable, good for the environment, that can be recycled. At the same time, we are working on how to lightweight the components, because if we can lightweight the components, makes it's better fuel efficiency, and it's at the end of the day helping the environment. So we are taking multiple steps for that. One of the pillars that we work on is lightweighting the components. Another pillar is trying to reuse some and recycle as much as possible. And yeah. What happens is, as an Indian company, just given the entire political situation, how it is in the world today, whether it comes to China or whether it comes to the wars that are going on, people are really looking at India as their go-to preferred destination for importing products and services. So not only for us, but for any Indian company out there, this couldn't be a better chance or a better time for them to really go and show the world the capabilities, the manufacturing capabilities, the innovations, what we have. And because this is the time that the world is very open to the idea of investing in India and buying from India. So for the Indian market, we just launched our brand Paramat. So if you see over here, it's a range of solutions. So we have different butyl-based sound deadening dampers that we call, which are installed on the structure of the car. And we also work with multiple foams, multiple felts that help with the airborne noise. And of course, because we are from India, we understand the climate, the requirements of the local consumers, and we have always developed the products which is best suited for the Indian environment. So when it comes to the OEMs, we are already present in maximum number of OEMs. They know us very well. They understand what capabilities we have, the innovations that we have. When it comes to aftermarket, we are still relatively new. So we are trying to build our own distribution channels. We are fairly available in some southern states, and but maximum we are very strong in the north. So, but the market is there. It's whether it is the north, it is the south. It's a growing market for NVH, for car audio, and we are looking forward to how in a short time we can build a distribution channel that caters to every Indian city. So number one is that there are different things, the different actions that we are taking when it comes to the products. For example, we are one of the only companies who is working with jute, which is readily available in India. It's just a waste product, the byproduct of jute. and we're looking at how we can use it in the automotive applications. So that's one of the steps we are taking when it comes to sustainable materials. When it comes to production processes, we are making a lot of we're taking a lot of action on how we can reduce our energy requirements for the manufacturing plants, so that we can not only reduce the cost but reduce the burden of energy for manufacturing what we do. So that's a good question, because there are multiple products available, multiple cars available at multiple price points, and of course there is a relationship between the cost and the quality, right? Usually it is perceived that higher the quality, it is going to cost more. But what we try to do in Paracoat is that how we can bridge that gap, and how we can improve the quality of our solutions at the same given price points. So the idea is that we can always do better by increasing the cost, but everybody has their own budget, everybody has their own target audience. But how can we give them something better with the new technologies that we are developing at the same or similar costs that they are okay with? Yeah. Yeah, so when it comes to electric vehicles for passenger cars, the materials that we work with are similar, but they change because the kind of sound waves that we are talking about, that changes, the frequency changes. In an ICE engine, we are dealing with things like road noise, with things like the engine noise. But when it comes to electrical vehicles, the problems are tire noise, which was never there earlier because you couldn't hear it. Other noises were more than the tire noise, so you never realized that tire noise was such a big problem. So definitely there are more problems, new problems that are being identified, and we are solving them. Then when it comes to two-wheelers, we are also having some battery separators. So in electric, in the cells of a battery, they need to be separated. So in case of a fire or something like that, the fire cannot spread. So we also manufacture those products. We are also developing those products. So number one is that we are investing heavily into our exports, that we want to make sure that people look at India, people look at our company when it comes to buying their NVH requirements. Not only NVH, but even other components like car mats, which are export friendly. When it comes to new sectors, we are working very strongly on safety. That's what we believe is the next, that companies should focus on how we can make our roads safer. And apart from the infrastructure of the roads, we can always make the cars more safer, the people who drive the car more safer. So we are working on safety solutions.
This is without our product.
Okay.
Right?
This one is without the
Yes.
product. Okay.
This is with treated our product.